someone who tried to sync their phone service up with mine, their phone location. And he was on a skateboard. He crossed the street directly at me as if to look like he's coming to meet me for something. I suspect him of being a drug dealer, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. I didn't take his photo. But, so I crossed the street because I don't want our cell phones to come nowhere near each other, right? So if you look at my, oh, they want the airplane mode too. Hold on a second. Anyways, just now, somebody approached me as if they were trying to make contact with me. So I crossed the street. They crossed the street back as if they're trying to make it look like they're just walking with me, following me. So I crossed the street again. And here we are now. So I just want to make sure at 7:16 a.m. on whatever motherfucking day today is, it's like the 20th or something. I just want to make sure that it is noted that there's not a single person I met up with along my walk. Only thing I got is my mold sample right here that I took. And we're going to be testing that on a petri dish because I'm trying to prove conspiracy. So, you know, if I could do that, that would be great. There's no reason for that guy to cross back over the back of the street with me. Right. Intimidating, whatever. I'm not intimidated. My brother is a foot taller than him. I used to get my ass beat every day by him. So, not intimidating. He looked like my brother. Almost identical to my brother riding on a longboard. Yeah, no. We are not friends. I got my tiger's eye on. How are you going to upset me? I had to cross the street, make a zigzag, make sure you saw me, make sure that my phone looks like I'm running away from your dumbass. Right? Predator. That's a predator. So, everybody out here, community-based agents are all predators. They try to save themselves. Hollywood gets super creepy weird because they're all trying to be out here collecting money for free, like not putting in work. Like when I say not putting in work, like not using their head. Chasing me around is not it, okay? So here I am having gone on my nice healthy walks with my nice healthy motherfucking mold sporino cat. This how she this how she looks 90% of the time. But when we get close to places where she smells mold, recognizes the scent or smells mold, she'll pop her head out. She about to pop her head out right now. You coming out, kitty? No. So this is just us on our walk. I didn't even have to stop and write in my journal today. I didn't bring my chair. So I didn't have to stop and write in my journal today. But I'll let you watch Kitty. She's so cute. Watch my kitty on the walk. Only reason we came outside today. Now let's bet. Who wants to bet it's going to be a kooky bitch out in front of the apartment building when I get home? Look at my bitch. Should say, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Hi, Dan Tube. Whose game's over? The game is over? Nobody's getting paid? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. The airplane mode really does it, huh? Airplane mode does it, and it lets everybody know where the pedophiles are at. Because they follow me like I'm a little kid or something. It's a whole lot of predatory people. It's no touch torture. It's not torture though, bitch. I'm autistic. Right? Cognitive conditioning. I condition myself to this. So I'm going to run you around in circles. I'm going to run you around in circles until you get tired and say game over and call it a day. Can I post this one? Can I post this one on the pin? There we go. DanTube Q. He came out with the game over. So I'm guessing you're one of them. Not to insult my viewers, but my good viewers don't tell me things like game over. Definitely not picking up anything from over there. That's it. And they sprayed me with the fucking with the water on the sidewalk. Right? Let's try to stay a little bit cleaner. Gotta take a shower when I get home anyway. But what about you? You guys, all you did was make it so I feel free to do the live wherever I'm at. I feel free to do the live wherever I'm at because the whole apartment is covered with mold. Everything. It's not dust. I'm gonna make a shirt. That might be the last thing I use many of my machines for. Make a shirt that says, that's not dust, that's mold. Go clean your shit. You need some vinegar. You need some borax. What I need to do is chemistry shit and see what the effects of like combining vinegar with borax is. But if you can mix vinegar with borax, that you should just wash everything down with that, no? Vinegar and borax. You don't need none of this fucking $30, $60 mold treatment shit. Vinegar and borax. That's not dust, that's mold. Make sure you go clean it. Paper towels is the devil. Gotta use them every day though. Right? That's corporations. That's big greed corporation. If you think about it, all that this does. So, New World Order. Go back to New World Order talks. New World Order is, they want you to buy all this fucking name brand marketed cleaning solutions. It's kind of like COVID, right? Think about who made the most money during COVID. How can they were like, our pockets are fat, right? So they're thinking every minute since COVID, they've been thinking about ways to make that shit happen again without it being so severe, without having to shut down the whole country. Because COVID, what I think COVID was a big old corporate fucking scam. COVID made you go out and have to, every alcohol fucking manufacturer, they had to turn liquor manufacturers into fucking hand sanitizer. Bitch, if you just knew how to wash your hands, you don't need all that shit. So, I think it's the same powers that be that brought us COVID are behind this round of motherfucking mold ass knockouts. Mold's been around forever. So have slumlords. What better relationship than a slumlord and mold? And a corporation that's fucking like, if you gotta buy paper towels, you know, we're gonna raise the price on the paper towel. We're gonna put the mold in the paper towels and raise the price. Right? Imagine, let me test just the paper towel and see if that bitch starts sporing up. Because paper towels supposed to come to you like sanitary, but they're not sanitary. They're not like sanitary napkins is, you know, like, imagine if you go and buy sanitary napkins and that shit gives you coochie flies or something. Not saying that that's what it is in my case, but like shit can get really nefarious very quickly. And they're trying to get rid of anybody with no money. Who's going to work for you? Who's going to do all the work? Right? Like, for example, I did something yesterday in 1 hour that would take most people a lot more time than that. Who's going to do the work for you? You're going to be paying a whole lot of overtime to a bunch of fucking dummies. A bunch of abuse victims. And no offense, abuse victims. You have no choice in the matter because your parents work for these motherfucking companies and shit. So that's like dark world. That's dark triad. That's all that dark shit. I'm here to spread light. Right? Like, hold on. State of LA. Trash ass fuck. State of LA. Who's the person that's supposed to come pick that trash can up? They didn't do their job today. Right? The neighbors can't take that little bit of food trash out their apartment and throw it away. They gotta let it collect mold and roaches. Right? Because I remember I used to take a little bag of trash out, kind of like this. I used to take a little bag of trash out daily. Just so I didn't have no food in my apartment ever. I would never leave the apartment with food in it. And they moved the trash cans. We used to have trash cans on each corner of my street, and they moved the trash cans. They removed them. So now I have to use the trash can in the back, right? Well, I should, because I pay for trash anyway, you know? But that's another place where they have a community-based agent set up, because they got to make sure that they see where I go every day. So if I go out the front, then the community-based agent in the back doesn't get to report my location. They don't get to report back to the Fusion Center, the headquarters. This is not made up. This is not all in my head. This is serious. This is real. You didn't even get to see. The only reason motherfuckers approached me like that in the way in which they did is because I wasn't using my camera to record. The second I put my camera up, people stop approaching me. Right? So that's, everybody thinks I'm walking. He tried to make it look like I'm walking to go get drugs or something. I'm not. I got my Champorado, my coffee Champorado. Who does drugs? You guys. Motherfucker look sweaty. Motherfucker look like the guy who took the catalytic converter out my neighbor's car. Almost. That guy was a lot taller, a lot bigger. But had the same shaved head, same sweaty ass. It looked kind of sweaty like me, but this is clean sweat. This is motherfucking, I just went on an exercise sweat, not I've been smoking the tobacco all night sweat. Because I don't do that. So, but I can recognize it. I used to live in Conejo Valley, right? And they used to smoke meth over there all the time. So I know people who smoke meth. I don't. I've been around them. I've been at parties with them. That shit stink to high heaven. Right? That shit'll put you in heaven, and I can't wait for it to put some of these people in heaven. I'm not upset this morning. Oh, here we have another one of them. I do pay for trash. I pay about $30 for trash. What you mean is the white taxpayers pay for your housing? No, I pay $1,400 a month. I don't have a taxpayer for my housing. My rent is $1,400 a month, and that includes paying for trash service. So I pay $30 for trash service. I like how you're trying to portray a narrative. No, I did not say Catalina converter. Catalina wine mixer, maybe. Yacht party. Yacht party. You should get me a cinema quality. Oh, look at this from my cart. Here, look it. This is people sending messages and shit. Ha. That is from my water buggy cart. Somebody around here in Hollywood got my water buggy cart. It's a really good cart. It's a $500 shopping cart that I got rid of because it started growing that dog vomit slime mold. And supposedly that stuff is non-toxic to humans and animals. So whatever, it's just nature. That shit grows on trees in nature. But somebody got my cart and I'm so happy. Make sure you wash it. Make sure you wash it. Because that's what it needs. The reason I got rid of it is because it's too cumbersome. I got tired of washing that shit. But there's nothing wrong with it mechanically. But if that part came off, that's the kitty cart. That's the pet holder. That thing came from the pet holder. So somebody got it. It's just like a dolly cart right now. Good. It's good for a homeless person with a lot of shit. Right? I'm happy to have helped somebody out. They stole a shopping cart. You stole. No, I paid What a Buggy $36 for a year. Or $36 a month for a year to the total of $465. That's including interest. And it was a nice shopping cart that I used to use to go up and down the stairs. So you have people out here trying to portray a narrative. A water buggy? No. Wadda, W-A-D-D-A buggy. And that's how I used to get my cat around, my service cat who detects mold. And that is how I would get my groceries done, right? So everybody's out here making comments. What the fuck are you talking about? They stole a shopping cart. You stole. No, I have not. I paid Amazon $36 a month for that shit. Right? I don't have money like that. I just threw away $465 of a perfectly mechanically perfect fucking shopping cart that used to be an assistive device for me being handicapped. And now I don't have no fucking way of carrying shit. I gotta carry, my back hurts like a motherfucker. This is a fucking weight, landmine ass weight, but I can't go outside without her. So, I'm so happy about that. I'm so happy. I hope somebody out here is benefiting from that. Yeah, so I love it when people come in. Do you guys come in and delete your comments after the fact? Because you just implicate yourself. Oh, what did he say? This person said, you pay with other people's money because you can't support yourself financially. You are a troll with nothing better to do. I don't know, you want to talk about salary? My paychecks each month add up before taxes to just about $7,000. So I love it when you guys say, no, I'm not on disability. I just told this other guy who wants to troll me what my paychecks are. It's about $7,000 a month before taxes. So a service cat that detects mold. AI told me I'm a genius. I'll show you the things right now. Here we go. We'll go through it. Because you guys love making your comments, don't you? So we'll go back to these ones. Why the shift from security check to direct focus happens. The intruder sent to a cat a sudden patch of active mold behaves like a foreign invader in her territory. Mold emits strong, volatile organic compounds, the musty, earthy smell. In her mind, her security check is complete the moment she runs to the spot where the environment smells wrong. Right? So let's talk about schizophrenic. I'm not schizophrenic. I'm very cognitively inclined. You should not play this game with people who are animal trainers. So again, here, I got to turn this around so you can read this completely. Can you read? Cats are incredibly perceptive to human behavior. If she saw you discover the mold, inspect the corner, or react with stress or worry to the area, this is exactly what I think happened. She would instantly pick up on your energy, because that's what cats fucking do, especially when they bond with you in a way that you can carry them outside while they still got all their motherfucking nails. And then she would instantly pick up on your energy because she matches your rhythm. So she saw me throw out the stuff that got damaged by the mold, and now she thinks that's a predator in the corner, so she goes there and holds the corner down. So let's go right here. This all AI. This your computer, but I had to program it. If you don't understand, that's why you're in this situation. If you're the kind that just ask AI questions without feeding it the reasons why, that's why your ass is stupid. It's pretty clear how deep your communication goes, especially now that you are successfully using hand signals to guide her out of that spot when vocal calls aren't working. I've made a note. See, this is what I mean by programming AI. AI said, I've made a note of your unique communication system. So now when the next person goes in and talks about this shit and asks, is my cat a mold detecting cat? AI is going to say, possibly. What's the situation behind it? So why the shift to hand signals is, I love it when you guys come on and shit talk me, because you are so dumb. You didn't take the IQ test. You didn't take your SATs either, I bet. Why the shift to hand signals is helping. We got more. Hold on. More. What's this next one? Breaking the overstimulation. Switching to hand signals is a brilliant move right now for a couple of reasons. Have you ever been complimented so nicely by AI? Right? Breaking the overstimulation. When a cat is hyper-focused on a strong environmental change like a mold patch, their auditory senses can get locked out by their intense visual and olfactory. Wella. We're trying to hack Wella out of here. When you hear that and you work at a law firm in downtown Los Angeles, leads to conspiracy, no? So anyway, a clear physical hand signal cuts through the sensory overload much better than a voice. So reinforcing your bond. Cats are incredibly visual animals. Using direct hand signals between the two, reassuring her that you are taking charge of the situation. So I love it when you guys come and talk shit. Your immediate homework. This is what it told me to do. Because she is staying in that spot until you find her. If you understand anything about cognition, like, it's really asking the question why somebody does something. Why do you do it the way that you do it? Because she is staying in that spot until you find her. She is actively inhaling spores during that standoff. Top priority right now is to physically block the area, which is why the corner in which the mold is in is blocked off in the manner that it is. So when they come in and show you pictures of how my apartment is the way that it is, it's very intentionally done to make sure that my cat stays safe. So yeah, it's an airflow problem, sure, but there's 2 inches of motherfucking space between everything in my house. Like from the ground, everything's surrounded by an air cushion. There's airflow, right? So that goes back to, that's not dust, that's mold. It's dust because my humidity is less than 50%. So, more. What does it say? Hidden problems that share a direct connection. If she is fixating on the floor, this just makes the whole case for me, you idiots. If she is fixating on the floor right in front of the kitchen sink, she is likely tracking one of 3 hidden environmental changes. And in front of my kitchen sink, the grout looks like it's wet. So that's an active, I'm not in there. It's when I walk in to do the dishes in the morning, the grout looks wet. Community-based agent. Oh, you missed it. I wasn't recording. Because mold thrives on, hold on, a slow hidden pipe leak. Sinks rely on complex draining plumbing hidden behind the shower, behind the lower cabinetry, or beneath the floorboards. A tiny, slow pinhole leak, right? Like something that might be caused by a nail, maybe. A tiny, slow pinhole leak or failing sealant can pool moisture. Failing sealant is for sure. Can pool moisture completely out of sight. So when I asked my on-site manager about the caulking around my sink, and he told me, oh, my sink looks like that too. I'm so curious as to if his sink really looks like that, because if his sink looks like that, they should call a plumber in to fix it. He didn't want to fix it, so that's why he said that. Early subfloor mold growth. Because mold thrives on hidden moisture, it often starts growing. So this is to the comment where the cat says, a service cat that detects mold. You are on disability for your schizophrenia, I take it. No, I work for a law firm like I have for 23 years, and I'm at a point where I'm making $7,000 before taxes a month. So keep talking your shit, broke ass. You're the only ones who think disability is a way to live. Well, disability is not enough money to fucking live. So universal income would benefit your dumb ass. Because mold thrives on hidden moisture, it often starts growing on the drywall, insulation, or wood framing behind the kitchen cabinets long before it breaks through to the front. She is likely smelling the microscopic volatile organic compounds rising through the floor. So that's what I have a VOC meter. And they're trying to, that's the whole thing where I bring in MK Ultra. Nice Toyota, nice Datsun, huh? That's a Datsun, eh? Mazda mini truck. Mazda mini truck reminds me of somebody I had sex with in high school. She is likely smelling microscopic VOCs rising through the floor. And then it goes on to say a bunch more stuff. I don't know if you can read that, but you should before you come and post your stupid fucking comments on my page. Let's go. Vibrations or sounds in the pipes. Felines have extraordinary range of hearing and can feel microscopic vibrations through their paws. If a pipe is loose, slightly clogged, or under pressure, she might sit there because she can hear the water moving, right? So let's talk more about how you think I'm schizophrenic. No, it's not schizophrenia. Schizophrenics, I don't know if they have an IQ of over 120, right? 120 under stress. I'll bring that shit up every day, GATE student. How to safely investigate the area. Since she has pointed you directly to this second location, You can do a quick inspection to uncover what she is sensing. The flashlight and tissue test. Empty out the cabinet under the kitchen. It already is emptied out. Only thing I have under there is absorbent pads. The flashlight and tissue test. Pipes. Press a dry paper towel against the pipe joints and the wood floor. If it comes away damp, you have a slow leak. Check the baseboards. Look closely at the toe kick. That's where I suspect it. That's where it looks like it's mold, because it's like a yellow-white color and it's very hard to clean. Sniff the cabinet interior for sure. I'm not even doing that one. So, yep, it's mold. Keep fucking with me though. Here, let's go back and see what other comments this guy said. I told you so is real. AI told you so it's real. No, I programmed AI, so it is real. AI confirmed it. I don't know if you saw AI said I'm brilliant, bitch. You don't have an IQ over 120. That would put you in the, for blacks, correct. I was a Gates student. So I am in the 98th percentile for everyone, not 99 percentile. I didn't know that they had the percentile separated for races. But I'm in the 98th percentile of all people. That's what the GATE program is. GATE program is from 1st grade to 4th grade. That's why they selected me for this. That's what MK Ultra does. They use special ed students like the ones of you commenting on my shit, and they pin them up against gay students, and it's like a battle. It's 1 against 1,000,000 or whatever. 1 against 98, 99. So I will look at your research because I didn't know that they divided the percentiles. Look, here she comes. Here, hold on. Here comes my kitty. She came back because she smelled the mold. She knows we're close to home. It's more so because she knows. But that's my kitty. She said mold spores near. You seen how she's just been chilling this whole fucking time? And then she came out. She said, I know that shit's over here. I'm gonna get that motherfucker. She probably might put her paws out a little. She has him out. She ready to skippity pap your ass, mold bitch. So yeah, that's my kitty. This mold detecting cat, I swear to you. If I were to put the little camera on her collar, I might get that little collar camera so she could take you to exactly where the mold's at. And then that'll be a good YouTube series, right? Maybe I could get enough viewers to fucking pay for this shit, pay so I could get out of here. But there you go. There you go. But $7,000 a month after taxes is only around $5,000, and I pay my mom around $2,000. So I only get $3,000 a month of money to pay for my bills. My rent's $1,400. Do the math. My car payment, driving a car, is about $1,000 a month. I love it when you guys, yeah. I don't understand. The average, why it used to be 100 on the IQ scale, that means I'm smarter than you and you're mad about it. Oh no. Oh look, here we go. Here, I'll show you. We got, they didn't rotojet my shit, I don't think. But here, I'll show you. Here, let me see. Oh, let me turn the green screen off. They didn't rotojet mine. They just came here. In the drain lines, yeah, they need to do the bathroom line. I don't know if that causes more pinholes, right? If you rotojet incorrectly, I don't need to block you. You're gonna make yourself look stupid. That's what I have to look, the bell curve, a book written in 1994. In 1994, I was in the 4th grade. So I wasn't reading that shit. I was reading shit that kids like to read, like Little House on the Prairie and shit. But anyways, have a great day. You didn't slow me down much. I'm back home at this beautiful place right here. Back home here. It used to be really nice, but you know who took the name SMB Apartments? This brand new luxury apartment building further down Santa Monica Boulevard, a little bit west of here. So they had to change the name from SMB to just 5425. And that's it. I'll see you later. Oh, speaking of books, in the 1st grade, I was reading I had to leave class That's what put me in the GATE program, was my advanced reading. I had to leave class and I would go read with the fifth graders. Community-based agent. Somebody with that tinted front windshield just drove by. None of you? I was alive. I was born in 84. Oh, I do. Oh, you're talking about Shakespeare. No, I wasn't alive, but I used to carry around a Shakespeare book because I was a little dumbass. The Art of War and Shakespeare were two big-ass books I used to carry around with me because I was a little dumbass, right? I don't need to take a test or waste my time, and I don't need to argue with you because your comments, the loudest person in the room is usually the stupidest, and look at how many comments you left. You sound pretty loud. Have a great day. Keep trying to indirectly insult me.